Please subscribe for updates and help us grow. JioPhone Quick Review. Reliance Jio describes the JioPhone as the world's first smart feature phone. And rightly so. The JioPhone looks like a feature phone. But then there are differences, and that is where the smart part comes in. The TFT display on the JioPhone is bigger than what we are used to seeing on normal feature phones. Although the phone sports a T9 keyboard, its keys have these special icons that hint they do more than just type an alphabet. A long press on one key opens the Jio Money application. A long press on another key opens the Jio Voice app, which can then dial any number you tell it to. Call Mukesh, you tell it. And the JioPhone dials the number and connects the call. Long press another key and the phone opens the video chat app, which uses the phone's front camera. Yes, there is one in it so that you can make a call on video. Single SIM inside it. All of that is pretty smart. But I think the smartest play that the JioPhone has revolves around 4G and the VoLTE. Every JioPhone is going to come with a Jio SIM already inside it. Although, pop open the JioPhone rear cover and you will see that it is just a regular nano SIM. You can take it out and put any other SIM, say Airtel or Vodafone's, into the phone. But it won't work. Only the Jio SIM works. So to use the Jio SIM you will have to get a Jio Plan 2, which starts at Rs 153 per month. There is only one SIM slot in the JioPhone. Beside that you have a microSD slot, which accepts a card of up to 128 GB. This is much needed because the internal storage is otherwise limited to 4 GB in the JioPhone. The battery too is removable. It is rated at 2000 mAh, which is another thing that separates the JioPhone from other feature phones that come with tiny batteries. A 2000 mAh battery on the other hand is more than what Apple puts in its 4.7-inch iPhone. JioTV is fun. But coming back to that LTE aka Jio for Guaranese. In the phone that I used, it worked wonderfully well. It seemed fast and reliable. The speed is the reason why the JioPhone feels so good to use. But the speed, well, that is what enables Jio to offer a number of services directly through the JioPhone. It's not just the video chats and free calls that the 4G on the JioPhone enables. It also powers services like web browsing and JioTV. Watching TV or streaming music is fun on the JioPhone, largely because of the speed. There is no buffering while a website is loading in its inbuilt browser or a video is streaming, at least there was none when I used the device. It also helps that the software on the JioPhone seems well optimized and the interface, although not as easy as it is on a smartphone because the JioPhone lacks a touch screen, is decent. No, despite its dual-core processor and 512 MB of RAM, the JioPhone is not a speed demon. The apps do take a second to open. But there are no obvious lags, except when you quickly go back and forth between apps using the back button or try to open too many apps at the same time. Talking of the interface, the main way to navigate on the phone is via the OK button, the large square button in middle, back button, the red one, and the four-way navigation button, around the OK button. As noted earlier, there is no touch screen. So in many ways the JioPhone operates like a feature phone of the old days, except the voice commands that make doing some things easier on the phone. JioPhone hardware and software. The JioPhone has a fairly bland and regular design. And it handles very much like a feature phone. But its T9 keyboard is not mushy. The build quality is decent if not in Nokia 3310's class. The design also means that JioPhone is easy to carry. The JioPhone is not for people who carry around a note in their pockets. It is for feature phones users. The fact that the phone does everything it promises to do is enough to make it a hit. The 2.4-inch screen seems bright enough. It has decent colors, but given that it is a cheap screen and made of TFT, it doesn't have the richness of the screens that we see in smartphones or even in the phones like the new Nokia 3310. On the rear, there is a 2-megapixel camera. On the front there is a VGA camera. It also comes with a headphone jack. As noted earlier, the software in the JioPhone is pretty decent in terms of its performance. It's a slow phone, but I didn't see any lags. The OS itself is based on KaiOS, which is based on Linux. No Android here, folks. And consequently, at least for now, no WhatsApp or Facebook. Inside the box you get the removable battery and a charger, so no earphones with the JioPhone. Although, as noted earlier, you can use one with the phone if you buy it yourself because it has a 3.5mm jack. The fact that the JioPhone does everything it promises to do is enough to make it a hit. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, share and subscribe to support us.